Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play fake, it's Richardson. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
9. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
4. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Green jack. Set hut. 33. Yellow. Set hut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Trevor Lawrence. A 7-yard pickup.
Hold it ready.
Up 2nd and 3.
Panther 11.
At
Panther
the
11.
33-yard line.
Ready, ready. 70, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Now he takes off, and he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Colts first down.
That's good for a Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He runs with it, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Cowboy 80.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Third down, they need 5.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolf.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup.
Big Lion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Okay, break.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll try the right side this time. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
2 yards
On the jump.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
He'll give on the ground. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
to 60. Pep. Ready.
On play action, Richardson forced to his right. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Let's go. Push, hut, hut.
On first down is Young. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he's taken down up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 38-yard line.
Down, red, cycle. Bitches, green jack. Set,
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's caught. And he will score. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
79. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. That one over the middle to the tight end. He's got 1. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Scorton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Look at the set up the screen, but it's broken up. It's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
19 Lions.
Throwing is Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
First down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Come 19, come 19.
3rd and 1.
Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Richardson. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
Bronco 80. Let go.
A run on 1st and goal. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Blue.
Now Young. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Young. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. JT Tuimoloau. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Ready, set. Mega. Ready, put.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
It's Richardson on the move, exiting the pocket right. Now, and he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased down the bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trayvon Merritt up to make the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he wound up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 96, 19, 18.
A run here with Abanaconda. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sixty Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, break.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. He works free, right side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out left. Going up top. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Think of all the guys that we came in today thinking that this defense could control. This is probably the last guy we would have thought. I mean, but give this defense a lot of credit. They had a plan to take away one of the best options, and they've certainly executed it to perfection.
Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On the ground, it's Abanaconda. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Abanaconda. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Colts. His 4th TD grab of the season. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return is Isaiah Davis. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out at 31-yard line.
Ready. Fight.
Now Etienne. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Young. Quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Come on, cut.
On play action, Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
13 yards.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Abanaconda. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Top low, 18. Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Tight. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Now Richardson. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Colts, 1st down.
They'll run here. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35 yards.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of a shotgun. Young. He's going to take a shot down the field.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 2nd down, Young. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Young. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's going to look downfield once again. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. So it's a win for the Colts. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride back to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.